Imagine waking up one morning to find that your city has completely disappeared from the map. No, this isn't a scene from a science fiction movie. It's a story pulled straight from the pages of history. Civilizations have risen and vanished overnight, leaving behind only whispers and ruins. Today we're diving into some of the most mind-blowing and little-known facts about historical events that shaped our world in ways you never imagined. Let's start with the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. In Boston, a giant storage tank holding over 2 million gallons of molasses suddenly burst. A 25-foot wave of sticky syrup rushed through the streets at 35 miles per hour, crushing buildings and sweeping people off their feet. It sounds almost comical until you realize 21 people tragically died, and the streets of Boston smelled like molasses for decades. Who would have thought a sweet treat could become one of history's strangest disasters? But history isn't just about accidents. Sometimes it's about mysterious disappearances. Take the Roanoke Colony, established in the late 1500s. When English settlers returned after a supply trip, the entire colony had vanished. Over 100 men, women, and children gone without a trace. The only clue? A single word carved into a wooden post: Croatoan. To this day, no one knows what happened. Did they join nearby tribes? Were they wiped out? Or did something even stranger occur? It remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. Speaking of mysteries, let's talk about the dancing plague of 1518. Yes, you heard that right. A plague where people couldn't stop dancing. In Strasbourg, France, dozens of citizens were suddenly struck with the uncontrollable urge to dance for days, some even collapsing and dying from exhaustion. Doctors were baffled, and instead of stopping them, authorities actually hired musicians, thinking it might cure them. Instead, the dancing only grew wilder. Was it mass hysteria, poisoned food, or something darker? Historians still debate this bizarre chapter of human history. Now, if you think the modern world is unpredictable, history has always been full of shocking turns. For example, did you know that Napoleon Bonaparte, the great military leader, was once attacked by bunnies? During a planned rabbit hunt, his staff gathered hundreds of rabbits for him to shoot. But when they were released, instead of scattering, the rabbits charged directly at Napoleon and his men, overwhelming them. Turns out, the rabbits had been raised domestically and thought they were being fed, so they saw Napoleon as their dinner host, not their hunter. Finally, let's jump to 1815 and the eruption of Mount Tambora in Indonesia. It was the largest volcanic eruption in recorded history, and the ash it spewed into the atmosphere blocked sunlight across the globe. The following year, 1816, became known as the year without a summer. Crops failed, temperatures plummeted, and millions faced famine. But here's the twist. That same gloomy year inspired famous works of literature, including Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Out of disaster came creativity that still shapes our culture today. History isn't just about dates and battles. It's a collection of unbelievable stories, hidden surprises, and strange twists that remind us truth is often stranger than fiction. So the next time you think history is boring, remember, behind every page lies a secret waiting to be uncovered. Stay curious, because we've only just begun to turn the hidden pages.